Welcome everybody to the MOFO Show. I am Chaz. This is Ben. And we are ready to go. So Ben, your Steelers came out of nowhere, man. I just want to put that out there, are like an actual contender now. With nobody.
Contender, but we're gonna make the playoffs.
With nobody on your team.
Very weak AFC. But yeah.
How did that happen? Like what?
Our defense stepped up. TJ Watt, November AFC Defensive Player of the Month.
How many sacks does he have now?
A bunch. I don't know, but I know he has he's got some streak going right now where like whatever amount of games with at least half a sack. And if he gets a half a sack this week, he'll tie the record, which is like.
Is it held by his brother?
No. His brother's never been healthy for more than 5 games in a row. But
what a dig!
He's got.
God,
he's got.
Doesn't even
I know Michael Strahan's is part of the record. I gotta find it.
Michael Strahan is the man.
But yeah, TJ Watt's having a hell of a season.
Did you expect this? I mean, because I know in the beginning, we could go back on the podcast and I can show how you were how pissed off you were about your team because everybody died. Every week it seemed like you were losing a player. From Connor, Juju, Ben. That's pretty much your core offense. And out of nowhere you have Washington. Not so much Samuels. What's the other guy?
Snow. Benny Snow.
Yeah, he's pretty good, man. He's pretty hard hitting. They might have to play that 1-2 punch with him and Connor.
Yeah,
or three punches.
It's a smart move because Connor can't seem to stay healthy.
No, not at all. He's not an every down back anymore.
Which is a problem because we can't get a running back that can stay healthy.
You let Le'Veon Bell go.
He couldn't stay healthy either. That was part of the problem. That's part of the reason they didn't pay him.
You think because he couldn't stay healthy?
Yeah, I would have paid him anyway.
Seriously, yeah. He's doing all right.
He couldn't stay healthy. He missed so many big games because he was hurt.
Now, what about who else? Hodges came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Duck Hodges. Devlin Duck Hodges.
He's pretty good, man. He got a good arm.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't even know.
It's crazy.
I can't even talk about the team because it's we're just scratching out these wins and it's it never feels like we're gonna win the game and then all of a sudden we just win the game.
It's crazy.
It's weird.
7-5, right?
Yeah, 7-5. I think we're in the 6th seed right now. Behind Buffalo, who we're not catching. Buffalo's. We could, because if they lose this week, I think we play them next week. Our game got moved to prime time.
Which is crazy.
Steelers, Bills.
That's gonna be a good game though.
Sunday night.
That's gonna be a good defensive
next
game.
Week, I think. Yeah, pleasantly surprised, but we're not gonna win the Super Bowl, so.
If you did,
that would be ridiculous.
Would you call this year the year of the third string quarterback? Seriously. I feel like every time backups come in.
Been a lot of backups. Might be year of the backup.
Year of the backup, yeah. Well, you have Driscoll and then, what's the other kid?
Blau.
Driscoll and Blau look amazing. Look just as good as Matt Stafford.
Yep.
You got Kyle Allen.
Yep.
You got Hodges. You had Rudolph for whatever.
Brandon
Allen. You have Locke.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Brady Bridgewater. Yeah. Who are we missing? Even Matt Flynn came in and lit it up for a game at Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah, he gave it 400 yards.
Jesus.
He had 50 points in fantasy.
Oh. Jacksonville.
Deku, what's his name?
Gardner Minshew.
Deku Minshew, I was about to say. Deku's from All Might.
Minshew. I couldn't think of his name either for some reason. Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill. Can we talk about Ryan Tannehill?
I guess.
Everybody thought he was dead.
Yeah.
He's really good.
He was the problem was he couldn't stay healthy in Miami. Like, whenever he stayed healthy for an extended period of time, he was like, oh, wow, he looks good.
It
And then he would get hurt again.
Shots every day.
Well, we'll see how he holds up in Tennessee.
Tennessee
it helps to have a running back like Derrick Henry, too.
Oh, my God.
That guy is playing out of his mind.
He's freaking ridiculous. Too bad I'm not in the playoffs with him. So, I mean, whatever. Playoffs.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, oh, man. Look, you got the bye this week?
Bye. This
Ooh,
guy.
Shit. Aren't you scared, though? Because
No.
I'm pretty good at winning when it comes to the playoffs. Are you scared, Ben?
Of you?
No.
Not a chance.
How many times have I won the championship, right? 3 times. I think it's 3.
Twice.
Oh, no, because I'm counting this year.
You're so fucking hilarious. No, it's not gonna happen.
Are you winning? You think you're winning my league? You think you're gonna win?
No, that league I limped in.
You limped in.
I think I'm like 7-6. I don't even know how I made it. I must have beat like the other 7.
Weren't you like 7-3 for like ever?
Yeah, I can't. I was like, I was the 1 seed.
Yeah,
like 3 weeks ago.
Who's the 1 seed now? Oh, Mike.
Is it Mike? I don't know. No, Jimmy.
Jimmy?
I think Jimmy took it. Yeah, Jimmy came out of nowhere.
Oh my God.
Because I was the 1 seed. I think Jimmy was like the low middle of the pack. Somehow we switched places because I barely made it in.
Is Katie in the playoffs in our big league?
Yes. Let's open that up.
Yeah, Katie's coming to know. Katie, freaking that team. That was a good draft team.
Yeah,
well drafted.
Patrick Mahomes killed her down the stretch because she was.
I'm happy I beat her, man.
She was.
Well.
Yeah, so I'm the 2 seed. I got the bye. Let's see. Jim Fawcett got the 1 seed. I feel like he gets a bye every year.
Yeah, because look
ridiculous.
Look at this team real quick.
I think last year he had like the worst season that he's ever had.
But he gets good with stats.
But like every other year he's like always a top 2 seed.
Whoever dropped Ravens defense, and then somebody just picked them up in our league.
Really?
Whoever has the Patriots defense. Who am I facing this week?
Kenny?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really Kenny, right?
Oh, yeah, we're not sure about that.
I don't know, Kenny.
So you're playing Kenny, and Katie's playing Michael.
Kenny, coming for you, buddy. Villanova's going down. Probably get killed for that.
Who just missed the playoffs? Who was the number 7? Tom Jakowski. Tom just missed it, and Jimmy. 6 and 7.
Yo, can we get a shout out to your mom real quick? Your mom answered my.
You made it with a losing record? Wow.
Your mom is the G, bro. Because I texted your mom and said, yo, you have a broken player in. You need to put James White in. And she goes, what? Thielen says he's playing. I was like, no, he's not playing. He's out. They just announced it. She switched it, and she won, and she got me in the playoffs.
She did.
She got me into the playoffs.
I couldn't believe. Who'd she beat again? Did she beat Tom, or she beat...
Well, go back.
No, I beat Jimmy.
Because I took a hard L, man. Freaking...
I knocked
worst.
Jimmy out, which helped you get in too.
Yeah, yo, I took a hard
Because if Jimmy
L,
beat
man.
me, he would have gone in.
Oh my God.
He would have been 7-6. What were you saying? Look at what?
Go back
last week.
This week. Yeah. Oh, okay, just did it that way. Yeah. Who did? Let's see how it worked out.
She beat.
I feel bad for Sean.
She beat Tom Jakowski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! I totally put James White in.
James White, 30 points.
She had Adam Thielen in. I was like, he's not
she had
playing.
Kirk on the bench.
He's not playing.
No, Rodgers outscored. So, yeah, no, that was a good last.
Dude, that was the worst week I ever had, though. That was the worst week.
Did you lose last week?
Yeah, I got murdered.
Oh my God!
Look at my team. Look at my team. Nobody did anything for me.
Wow.
Even
Todd Gurley was your lead with 17.5, and then your next lead was 10.4.
Look down. Look at.
Oh God!
And whoever I started would have killed me.
Damn.
I dropped half my team though. So the playoffs, I picked up mad people.
Ooh, he started the Eagles defense. That's
a
risky proposition. They lost that game. I can't believe the Eagles lost.
Can we talk? All right, let's get into that real quick. Eagles lost to Miami, bro. Is there something going on, or is Carson Wentz not as good as they thought he was going to be?
Who knows? I mean, it's hard to tell because there's so many missing pieces on that team.
I mean, Nelson Aguilar misses
their receiver core is shot. Alshon Jeffrey's been hurt all year.
Do you know I made a joke? I was like, Nelson Aguilar misses every ball, and they threw the ball at the end of the game to win the game, to win the game. It was him who got it and dropped it.
He drops a lot of balls. That's like one of his biggest problems.
How does he get? How is he still in the NFL?
They drafted him. He's cheap.
Makes sense.
But Alshon apparently has been cleared to play.
He was playing,
and he play?
Yeah, he played good too.
But he was he like chose to sit the last 2 games before that or something.
Well, he's a veteran, so he probably had an injury. I mean, he's always injured. Even on the Bears, he was.
No, but they say he wasn't injured. That's what I'm saying.
He just sat.
They cleared him to play,
and
he just sat. Pulled a Kawhi Leonard.
Well, remember they said a couple weeks back there was somebody talking shit about Carson Wentz.
I mean, that whole team is a hot mess. So we'll see.
Miles Sanders is a bright spot, though.
They gave Carson Wentz a nice 4 or 5 year deal to.
They should have paid Nick Foles.
No, Nick Foles, look at him. He got benched for Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, I mean, there's some. Obviously, his injury's not healed well. They put him in too quickly.
Maybe, or he's just trash. Like he was in St. Louis.
The disrespect right there,
and
man.
like he was in where else did he go? What did they pay him in St. Louis?
He went to St. Louis.
And that's it. And he came back to Philly.
Philly, yep, twice. Nick Foles, man. Gardner Minshew's really good.
Nick Foles pulled the Sam Bradford, just get paid twice. I think Bradford got paid more than that though.
He got paid like $100 million contract everywhere he went.
So I think he had like the last. He was the last first overall pick that could negotiate their own contract. So he had like a $50 million guaranteed from getting drafted. So yeah. He was sitting pretty no matter what. I think he got like 2 more big deals after that because he would always have like a good showing right before his contract was up again.
And they were like, "Oh my God, we need to pay him."
He's like, "Oh look, he's back. He's
Bradford.
back. He's fully healed.
How many teams has he been on? He was St. Louis.
Oh my God.
The Cardinals.
The Vikings, the Eagles. I'm sure there's other places.
But like when Sam Bradford was actually playing, he looked amazing, dude. He had a good arm. His arm was crazy.
He's okay.
Oh, you hate on him.
He had a good arm, but he was terrible.
He wasn't terrible.
Threw a lot of picks.
Well, when he was good. He was great.
He was never good.
What would you have drafted Mark Sanchez over him?
Mark Sanchez over
Sam Bradford?
No, not coming out of college.
Well, knowing that he was gonna have all these injuries.
That's a weird question.
No, it's a good question because you said that he's good. He wasn't. I mean, he wasn't good.
He wasn't good.
But would you draft him over Sanchez? Technically, the worst quarterback ever.
He's not the worst quarterback ever. The worst quarterback ever
is that's a good question.
What's his name? No, we know who it is.
Who is it?
That guy who couldn't stop throwing picks in Buffalo.
Oh, Nathan. What's his name?
Nathan Peterman.
Nathan Peterman.
That's the worst quarterback of all time.
That was the worst quarterback of all time.
Holy shit.
Isn't it sad that he got a tryout before Colin Kaepernick, like every time?
Ridiculous.
Isn't that sad?
That guy should, like, I don't understand how anybody, like, they're like, oh, yeah, let's bring in Nathan Peterman for a workout. And
Broncos.
Everybody didn't think it was a joke.
The Broncos probably did.
Because he is hot garbage.
Oh, my God. Nathan, oh, my God.
Speaking of hot garbage, Eli Manning.
Oh, he's coming back in. He's back in this week.
Did you see my post today on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
On Instagram?
141 losses?
No, it was 116 and 116.
I don't know. I thought I saw 141. Same shit. Hot garbage.
That guy.
So I know I argued with you in the beginning of the year about him being in the Hall of Fame. No, there's no possible way. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Your defense got you to the...
He did. I mean, look, he played well. But that defense is the reason they won the Super Bowl. Because Tom Brady can't move, and that defense, that D-line teed off on Tom Brady.
Yeah, when I was on break at work, I was looking up that defense they had that year.
It was ridiculous. That D-line.
It was freaking Tuck, Strahan,
Kiwanuka,
and
O.C. Umenyiora. Come on, man.
It's crazy.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Jason Pierre-Paul was on the team too, right?
For the second one.
Like, dude, what are you, like, come on.
No, I'm sorry.
What are you doing? No. And they have running backs. The running backs was ridiculous, too. You had freaking Bradshaw and Jacobs.
Yeah, the first one, I think they had Bradshaw, Jacobs, and Ward.
And Amari Toomer.
Ward or where? Listen, he had 2 really good playoff runs.
He did.
And that's it.
He beat the Patriots. That's his best thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Look,
So-
he's
he won't be in the Hall of
you
Fame.
can't be 500 in the regular. He's gonna get in the Hall of Fame because he's a Manning.
I don't think he's gonna. They shouldn't put him in the Hall of Fame with the jacket and shit. He should be in the Hall of Fame for his moments.
Yeah.
That's what I think he should be in.
Yeah.
Because it would be a really like if you put him in, then you have to put Nick Foles in. Seriously, you got to put Nick Foles in. Nick Foles should be in the Hall of Fame too, right? Because he won a Super Bowl.
And then
he beat the Patriots.
Whenever I bring up this argument, always somebody comes to me with Joe Namath is in the Hall of Fame. Joe Namath shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame either.
He just was money Joe.
And Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw, you shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame either, bro. Get out of here. And I'm a Steelers fan. That man should not be in the Hall of Fame. That guy Terry Bradshaw had an all-star team around him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that guy, and one of the greatest defenses of all time.
Apparently, he has a lot of money.
Yeah, that guy's loaded. Yeah, he's been working for CBS for like 30 years.
His contract's pretty crazy.
Yeah, he's got the fountain of youth over there. That guy hasn't aged. He's looked the same age for like the last 30 years.
It's true.
Old as fuck.
Speaking of having a job and not having a job, what about the Carolina Panthers firing your cousin or your uncle, Ron Rivera?
Shit happens, bro.
Like, what do you think about that? You know, with the heat coming on.
The heat coming on.
Can you guys hear the heat?
Heat coming on.
The heat is on.
Turn that heat off real quick. I think it was time for him to go. I mean,
You think he's gonna be a Giant?
I think he'll be happier going to another team, getting in a new situation.
You saw what he said, right? He said things happen. He's like, I'll have a job in 4 months.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
He had the saltiest press conference of all time.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Did you see the part where he was like, I'm really proud that I took over a 2-14 team and won the AFC South 3 years in a row. And he was like, just to say again, I'm really proud that I took over a 2-14 team and won the AFC South 3 years in a row. And just like, I was like, dude,
Damn.
you don't give a fuck.
Hey man, Mike Tomlin didn't get fired. I don't know why he got fired. Dude,
Mike Tomlin, you can never fire.
I'm saying, but Ron Rivera he has nobody this year. He had Chris McCaffrey.
Yeah. No.
And he made all his young wide receivers amazing.
Literally, he's only getting fired because they have a new owner and he wants
New blood.
he just inherited all of this stuff. He wants to get his own stamp on the organization.
And I think they're trying to get rid of Cam Newton.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna get rid of Cam Newton.
Cam's gonna be a Bear. He'll be a Bear next year. He already spoke about it. He put it in the universe. We're gonna, even if we have to sign him, I mean,
I think Ron Rivera is going to the Browns.
You think so? But Freddie Kitchens doing better now?
Better.
I mean, Odell Beckham
No.
doesn't want to be there. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's super salty. Did you see that interview?
Did he say he doesn't want to be there?
Bro, he pretty much said it. They were like, just to confirm, if you go to it's either Black Adam Scheffner or NFL Memes, they put the video up and it was like they were like, oh, so are you unhappy here? And he kind of like went around it, but kind of went into it. It was like, oh, you're kind of salty, my dude. That's some salty shit. Yeah, I don't think Odell's gonna be there either next year. I think he's gonna go to the Patriots. I think if the Patriots, I think if he gets let go by the Browns or he gets out of the Browns contract, Patriots gonna pick him up and Tom Brady's gonna stay there. He's put it in the universe too, and it seems like that's a new thing in the NFL. If you put it in the universe, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Antonio Brown talked himself into the Patriots, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not there anymore, but
touched himself out. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Do you see he's still trying to get back in the NFL? He's trying to apologize.
Yes, he is. He's such an ass. Like how much of a fool does he look like saying all this stuff about how he doesn't need the NFL, how he doesn't need football, and he can retire right now. He don't care. And now you've been out for a few weeks and you're like scratching and clawing to get back in. He looks stupid, bro.
He's
looks.
I think he's realizing that money isn't everything, or money doesn't last forever.
Them bills.
Those bills are catching up to him.
You better move out that mansion.
How many mansions does he have? Like 3?
I don't know, probably.
He's destroyed a couple of them, right?
I don't know.
Let's talk about Rutgers getting their head coach back.
Do we have to?
No, if you don't want to.
God, no.
Okay. Well, moving on.
Good luck, Greg Schiano. That's all I'm saying.
Let's talk about some happy stuff to make you happy. Your Yankees have scheduled meetings with Cole and Strasburger? How do you say it?
Strasburg.
Yeah. So you're a Yankee fan. Look at you. Look at your hands. I knew you were going to be amped as hell. Are they signing both?
I hope so.
They
I
got
don't
the money?
think so. You see how much Wheeler just signed for? Zach Wheeler just signed for $118 million.
Nearly.
He had a good half a season, and he got $118 million.
From the Braves, right?
The Phillies.
Ooh, same colors.
Which is, kind of slap in the face to the Mets. You're going to go like their direct rival.
I mean, if you think about it, either the Braves or the Phillies would have hurt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fuck him. Go fuck yourself, bitch.
So
We
Strasburg.
just signed somebody.
You guys just got Marcisnik or something like that. I think it's Marcisnik.
Where's he from?
From the Astros.
Astros, that's right.
But
the cheating ass team.
I'm gonna say, he's not gonna have anybody whistling for him anymore. So
Ooh, you are super salty about that.
that's gonna suck for him.
How long are you gonna be salty about that?
He's gotta go to Citi Field too, where it's hardest to hit anyway. Sorry, man. Those home run numbers are going down.
I mean, you're taking an Astro too.
Batting average, yeah, but he's a pitcher. Pitches, he's not worried about no whistling.
That's true.
That man's just dealing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's gonna get like $150 million, and Strasburg's gonna get like $135.
No, I think you get more than that.
No.
Who's the highest pitcher right now?
Super Bowl.
Who's the highest?
The Super Bowl. He didn't win the World Series.
Who's the highest? Look at this freaking idiot. He can't even get the freaking.
He's an asshole.
Kenny likes when we talk about the snake. The snake right now is like bypassing the mouse every time.
Not eating. What were we saying?
We're talking about you getting a Astro.
Yes.
After you try to rip him. And
Yes.
you're trying to clarify that just because it's a good pitcher, he didn't cheat too.
He's not a cheater.
True. So they didn't know what perfect pitches to pitch to somebody.
How do you know what the perfect pitch is? It's not like the batter predetermines his swing. Come on, Chess.
Cheated.
You can't. What, you got telekinesis on the side? On his Anyway, I hope we get both of them. I just don't think we're willing to spend $235 million.
You guys just got rid of a contract, right?
85.
Some guy that's been
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Yeah, it's been sitting.
Piece of shit.
So explain the story to people that don't know.
Jacoby Ellsbury was a plant by the Boston Red Sox
Yep.
to eat cap space on our team for 7 useless fucking years.
I didn't know that. It was that long.
Oh, my God.
What happened? What was his injury?
Whatever the fuck he wanted it to be. I'm sorry. I'm cursing a lot today.
Oh, my God. Damn, Ben. Woo! Ben is salty.
Heated today.
Ben is salty today.
No, I'm just happy he's gone.
I guess
It's over with.
Your uncle, Ron Rivera. Oh, that saltiness.
Pass the salt.
Pass the salt. We should call that a
Yes.
segment in the show.
Pass the salt.
Pass the salt. Today you got the salt. That's a good segment.
This guy. I mean, it'd be great to get both of them. The Yankees have been cheap all of a sudden lately. I know. I mean, if George was still alive, these guys would already be signed. I'd be like, guys, how much money do you want? Here's just write it on this check. Take it away. You got it. 7 years. I mean, just saying. Last time we won the World Series, what do we do? CC Sabathia, AJ Burnett. Take us home, boys. Take us home.
And where are they now?
Well, CC's going to the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
AJ Burnett got us that World Series. So
whatever, right?
whatever the rest is, you got to do what you got to do.
Which one of these guys had Tommy John surgery already? Strasburger, right?
Strasburg did, yes.
His first rookie year.
Yeah, I don't know about Cole, but yeah, Strasburg blew his elbow in his fourth game.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And
Cole, nothing.
Cole, I'm not sure. I feel like most of these pitchers have had Tommy John already. But
it's like a thing now, right? Like to do it, I guess.
We're gonna get him. I'm just saying, Brian Cashman, you have missed out on Garrett Cole twice already.
Really?
You need to get him this time. The Angels are gonna go hard, but we have to go harder. Bring this man to the Bronx. I don't care what your analytics say about relief pitching and all that bullshit. You saw what happened. when the other team starting pitching was shitting on us. We lost. Also, because they were cheating. But also,
Ooh, the salt is real.
the pitchers. The pitchers. Okay.
You good?
I'm good.
Feel good now? Let that all out.
Brian.
Who else do you guys want to sign? Anybody else you need? Because I think your
Our offense is immaculate. I mean, God. What else? I mean, I think we're losing Didi.
You think so?
They didn't offer him a qualifying offer, so I don't think they want to bring him back. I think you know what they think. I think they're gonna try to trade for Lindor.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Is that a fantasy? Is that a
have
lotion
a
fantasy?
Puerto Rican shortstop.
Oh my God.
Woo!
Jesus Christ, the lotion's coming out.
We're gonna win the World Series next year, son.
Are you gonna use the flag too? Is that what's gonna happen? Are you gonna get a Puerto Rican flag Yankee jersey?
Let's go Lindor.
You're gonna be that guy. You're gonna be that one guy that goes to Yankee games with the Yankees jersey, but instead of the blue inside, he has the Puerto Rican flag stitched in. And the names.
I used to be the background on my phone.
Oh shit!
With the Yankees logo with the flag in it.
When did the Yankees become Puerto Rican?
Never. They've never been Puerto Rican. The Mets have always been Puerto Rican.
I know that.
The Mets have like every Puerto Rican player
are you coming
on the planet. They're like, are you Puerto Rican?
Are you Dominican?
We'll sign you.
Oh, okay, cool. You speak Spanish? Let's go.
No, the Mets have had the most Puerto Rican players out of any team
And Dominican
in
players.
the league. I don't know. I think it's more Puerto Rican.
Think so?
Dominicans are everywhere.
Yeah.
The Mets are like Puerto Rican.
We should be called Dominica Mets. That's what we should call right now. Dominicans. The Mets.
You go there.
Dominica Mets.
Okay.
Yeah, Yankees. That's what you. Yeah, Yankees. Yeah, maybe no.
Never.
No, right?
No, never.
Yeah, Yankees.
Never.
So, which team is going to Jersey? If they, Jersey gets a baseball team, the Yankees.
Come on, son. Don't even go. That would never happen.
Things. Let's. You said something about never happening. Did you ever think that Carmelo Anthony would be back on an NBA team?
Yes.
And making stupid money.
He should be.
He looks amazing.
He should never have been left off of the NBA rosters.
Can we just give a?
That was a crime.
Can we just give a clap to today? This man gets his money. For the remainder of the season, they got paid him. Guaranteed contract. 2 years, right? Did he sign for? 2 years?
I don't know.
He looks amazing.
Yeah, he's been good.
He looks like young Carmelo Anthony on the Knicks. Could you have any light to shine on that, Mr. Ben?
I'm very happy for him. I don't know. I mean, it's not. I haven't watched the games because he plays in goddamn Portland. But
I was watching him the other night. He looks pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm happy. He got Western Conference Player of the Week, even though he probably shouldn't have got it. Because Luka Doncic is losing his mind right now.
Can we talk about that man?
Oh, he's so good.
Like, that's not even a good word for him.
He's just
incredible. Amazing.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. LeBron James. Amazing. Seriously.
No, yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
Luka Doncic is going to be up there one day. If the way he keeps playing like this. Whoa. Wait, what do you want me to say? Freaking.
Kobe wasn't that good that young.
Allen Houston, that's what you want to say?
Kobe wasn't that good that young. That's all I'm saying.
Would you say Kobe wasn't that good?
It took Kobe a couple years.
What did Kobe have in his last game?
It took Kobe a couple years.
60 points.
I said that young. Stop bringing up that last game, Chaz. He took 85 shots.
64.
Exactly. He has less points than shots taken. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Can you score that many points at that age? No. I think no.
If you pass me the ball 85 times.
You know what we're going to do? I'm going to set my camera up, and I'm going to pass you the ball 85 times. See how many points you can score.
Don't make me embarrass you, Chaz.
Let's see how many points you can score.
Let's see. If you're guarding me.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Challenge accepted. Well, let's talk about, since we're still like basketball real quick. Luka Doncic, you said, is the best in the league right now, right? Usually best players are good teammates. They're not scared of shit. Kyrie Irving, what's going on with him? Is he does he fake injuries or get out of games because he doesn't want to play his old teams? Because
yeah,
the Cavs game, the 5 Cavs games, it's like a trend with Kyrie since the last season, or I'll say 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, since he left Cleveland.
Yeah, he has missed the Cavs game 5 times, and he is now out for the Celtics game, or was out for the Celtics game. Yeah. Is it a trend? Does he not like to play his old teams? Seriously, like, is this like proof?
It's embarrassing.
Is he like not a leader? Is there something mentally wrong with him? I mean, I feel like we bash him a lot in here, but it's like so easy.
Yeah.
Like you left your team, and the team is doing better. Like the team is 11-2, stretch right now. And then you have your team is trash. The players on that team did really good last year, but you come there, it's like you're a cancer. Is it his ego?
They had a good run. He was injured. He was out for a few games, and they
were winning.
They were winning without him.
Winning,
yeah, I don't know, man. He's just something he's doing is affecting these teams. He's just got bad juju.
Is it that, or he's just a bad teammate? Like I don't know. I don't know the guy personally, but from the reports, you can kind of see that something's obviously going on with him.
It's not good. That's all I know. The guy is struggling.
Struggling to be what? A cancer?
No, he's not struggling to be. He is a cancer.
Oh, yeah.
He is a cancer. Oh, the Knicks, they're losing to the Nuggets.
Oh, wow. I mean, what'd you expect was going to happen?
Exactly that.
Stay on the NBA real quick. Maybe you want to talk about this. This is what they proposed. You want to talk about that real quick? Because you're all into that whole new system they're trying to implement.
No, they need, if they're going to have the draft pick be the result of a in-season or a tournament, do a consolation bracket at the same time you're doing the NBA playoffs with the bottom whatever teams, and do that.
You don't think they should do it during
the bottom 8 teams in a single elimination bracket?
So you don't think this is a good idea then, of them doing it in the middle of the season?
No, not for a pick. No. You take the bottom 8 teams right after the end of the season. You make it a gap so that the playoffs can start a little later, so the real teams get a break before they have to start playing playoff games, and then you let you have a bracket with the bottom 8 teams and let them decide the first 8 picks of the draft. Do it that way. The winner gets the first pick and then works its way down.
Do you think? Oh, you want the winner to get the first pick?
Yeah, the winner has to get the first pick.
Ah, I thought they select.
So you're playing for something.
Ah, the first pick in the draft?
Yeah,
that's kind of
take the worst teams,
but it's kind of smart.
Yeah,
interesting because people actually
makes
watch
them actually play. It makes it you have to have a decent team on the floor.
And then you could cut back to the college player that's supposed to be number 1 pick like this.
Yeah, just watching like
the Knicks. The Knicks.
Not the Knicks.
No. Knicks ain't going anywhere this year, right?
No.
Next couple years? I mean, you guys signed like 4 forwards.
I'm like, I don't know.
You need to get rid of your coach. Again.
It's not the coach.
What do you think it is then?
It's the just whole organization. They need to burn it down.
Burn it down.
Burn the garden down. It's at this point, man, I don't know. James Dolan has to sell that team. Oh, speaking of selling teams, did you hear the Will Ponce might be selling?
What?
Yeah. Did I heard?
To who?
I saw it on a headline somewhere, and I didn't get to look at it because I was working. But to some guy who was trying to buy the Dodgers a couple years ago. He was like the runner up to buy the Dodgers.
So now he wants.
The Mets are looking to sell, apparently.
Really?
So that'd be good.
That
might be why they're going after people and actually spending money now, because they know they're going to sell a team and make a gazillion dollars.
I'll be happy. We need new management.
They're going to sell that team for a good amount.
Oh yeah, the Mets are valuable. I mean, people shit on the Mets, but like people go to the Mets games a lot. Like, oh, we can't go to the Yankee game. I guess we'll go to the Mets. People come into New York. I mean, the Mets. Honestly, I'm sorry. Mets Stadium is better than Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, but you go to Yankee Stadium, you get to watch winners.
Yeah, but you go to the Mets Stadium and actually sit comfortably and enjoy food.
You don't sit comfortably in any stadium.
Bullshit. There's no freaking poles in front of you in the Mets Stadium.
There's no poles in front of you in the Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium, they got these big ass pillars that you're like this.
Definitely not.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. You're thinking of like the Polo Grounds back in the 1920s.
They still have the same setup.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
You're crazy.
I went to a Yankee game and like it's just like it feels claustrophobic in there, bro. Mets is so open.
Because you're surrounded by people that don't want you there.
Oh, I wore my Mets jersey that day too. Because I'm a dick.
No respect.
I have no respect for the Yankees.
Anyway.
Let's talk about UFC real quick. Korean Zombie has nobody to fight now.
Frankie Edgar. They just announced it.
What? That's going to be a great match for Korean Zombie to win.
Yeah. Edgar's just taking anything now. He's like, money? Yeah, I'll take that.
He needs to go on the Jersey Shore.
He needs to just stop. He's trash.
Have you been to his gym in Jersey? It's right next to Mega's house.
No, why would I go there?
It says the gym of Frankie Edgar.
Yeah.
I'll just turn the other way. Is that card still good? With that fight
Korean
outfit?
Zombie card?
Yeah.
No, it's like South Korea card. It was never going to be a good card.
What's the main? That was the main fight?
Yeah.
Really?
Ortega, it's just... What are you doing?
I mean, I see him in commercials.
You took 8 months to come back, and now you got hurt.
He partially tore his ACL.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. The shit,
not
crazy.
good,
I've
man.
seen crazier things. I mean,
He's got to heal that up quick and get back because
that takes a while, dude.
his stock was so high, and it just plummeted.
He was in that commercial, that beer commercial. They just replaced him in it.
You were at the top of the game, and then Max Holloway was like, "Hold my beer, while I punch you in the face 1,000 times in succession."
Oh my god!
Just saying.
Why are you such an angry person?
No, I'm just saying.
You're just very vicious today.
Everybody thought Ortega was coming, and Holloway was gonna go away, and look what happened.
Yes, Ben. We all know you're right all the time.
Holloway, baby.
Holloway got his ass whooped too.
Same thing to Volkanovski. Volkanovski's about to get them Hawaiian hands.
Well, let's talk about this really quickly. Max Holloway loses his next fight. What happens to him?
It's going UFC Hall of Fame.
He's not fighting anymore. You think he should give up?
No, he'll fight. I think he should go up.
Like put weight on?
Yeah.
Can he?
Like
He
bulk
doesn't seem
up.
like he can bulk
Maybe
up.
he can. I don't know. Either way, he'll get a rematch. He has to get an instant rematch if he loses, because he's defended the title so many times. He destroyed Jose Aldo's life.
He really did.
He destroyed his life so much. Aldo's dropping to 135.
That's so crazy.
That's how bad Aldo does not want to fight Holloway again.
I feel like Jose has been getting his ass
He's
whooped a
like,
lot.
no, Daddy, no. Daddy, no.
Daddy, no.
Daddy Holloway, no, please.
Oh my god.
Not again.
Daddy Holloway. I mean, you know what, man? I'm just happy to see Korean Zombie fight. I really enjoy him fighting.
I just want to say
He's like one of my favorites.
Jose Aldo is overrated.
Jose Aldo is super overrated. And also I think you just hate on him.
He floated on the top of that division for years by barely fighting. And then McGregor came, bang, bang, down. And he was like, oh, McGregor's out. I'm the champ again. Holloway, nice to meet you. Dead. That was him dying.
Finish him.
He was like, oh, nice to meet you. And I'm dead.
Twice.
Starched him. Both times. God damn. I can't wait to see Holloway fight.
I guess, we can start from dead to deading or dying.
Deaded.
The Simpsons is finally ending after 30 years.
No, it's not.
According to the show's composer.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Do you believe that Simpsons is dying because people are watching less and less Simpsons and more of other things?
I mean, I was never a Simpsons fan, so.
Yeah, it's a fact. I mean, I think I've watched the Halloween episodes all the time, but I never went out of my way and sat there and watched it.
Never.
When I was a kid, maybe. My mom would turn it off on me. You can't watch Simpsons. I'm like, all right. I don't know why, but whatever. But you let me watch Family Guy. Make no sense. Do you? I mean, what's gonna fill that void? Is it gonna be Family Guy? I guess.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a void.
I mean, you have shows like Family Guy that continuously shines.
Family Guy.
You got
South Park.
South Park just signed for another 5 seasons.
Rick and Morty.
Have you watched the new episodes?
No, I haven't. I'm waiting.
I have them on my phone. I have them on my phone.
I'm gonna binge them all. Waiting.
Wow, the disrespect.
Waiting.
I paid for them legally. Google Play. I bought the season.
He swears.
I swear, sir. I mean, do you feel like The Simpsons should end?
I have no.
You don't care.
Cares about The Simpsons at all.
That's sad. Okay.
I've never like ever watched that show, ever.
Oh my god.
Ever.
What about?
It's another thing that started in the '80s that just
Man, your segues are beautiful. '80s. We're stuck in the '80s. So Lethal Weapon 5 is coming back out. It's coming out.
That's good stuff from
right? Isn't it? Like Mel Gibson and Danny Glover coming back.
That's the best of the '80s right there.
Let's just make sure Danny Glover doesn't die before freaking movie.
That's what when I saw that they were both coming back, I was like, Danny Glover's coming back?
I mean, he's in Juggalo.
What's he gonna do though? Yeah, but he plays an old ass man in Jumanji. Like, that's what he is now.
I'm so old.
I mean, he was old back then. He was old in the '80s.
I'm too old for this shit.
I thought he was gonna die in the '90s, but
watch, he goes to do some cheesy shit. He's gonna hand his gun over, but I'm too old for this shit.
Too old for this shit. Maybe he's gonna be like the chief now. I just can't see Danny Glover moving.
I can see Mel Gibson still doing shit.
Yeah. He's a freaking psychopath.
Yeah, he really.
Hell of a director, though.
Yeah. Oh, Passion of Christ.
That man. No, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh.
Hacksaw Ridge. You ever see Hacksaw Ridge?
Good movie.
Amazing.
That's the one, the army movie, right?
Yeah.
I gotta see that. Yeah, it's in my playlist.
You need to see that movie.
I have a playlist right now that because since I've become a dad, I have like a playlist of shit I gotta get to because I forget what movies I have to watch.
Hacksaw Ridge.
I gotta watch that.
Move that to the top.
Really? All right.
Kate loves that movie.
But I gotta watch Irishman.
It's like one of Kate's favorite. Yeah.
We can't talk about the next
Don't
week.
get me
Next week we'll talk about it. We'll do a quick one for that.
I'm gonna do my own review because
you could.
Killing me.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe you didn't watch that.
I can't. It's 3 hours.
I know.
But anyway, we're talking about real quick. Let's finish talking about.
I'm gonna do a solo review after this because I can't hold it in anymore.
You need to use lotion, Ben. Just use some lotion.
No, it's the opposite of lotion.
Is it bad?
It's. I don't want to say. Watch my review.
Okay. Ace Ventura 3 is coming out as well. That's coming with Jim Carrey. Do you think this is a new... I mean, it's not a new train. It's a train. It's like everybody's doing this whole thing.
I'm going to say something about Irishman right now because now you got it. Now I'm activated.
Oh, God. Here we go.
And I have to get just one part out. You're going to know...
How about this? How about you talk about it without spoiling anything? Can you do that?
No, I just have to spoil one thing. It's not really a spoiler. And you're gonna if I never said anything, you would have seen this scene and been like, "Oh shit." So there's a scene in the movie where.
Wait, hold on. Is anybody dying in the scene?
No. So Robert De Niro comes home and his daughter's like shook or something. I don't know. And he's like, "Hey, what's wrong? Blah blah blah. What's wrong? What's wrong?" And his wife is like, "Oh, the butcher or whatever, the guy in the corner store." The grocer, I think he just like yelled at her or something, like scared her. And he was like, oh, or maybe he pushed her or something. I don't know. He pushed her. Yeah, he pushed her. And he was like, oh, he pushed her. Anyway, Robert De Niro, de-aged Robert De Niro, goes down with his daughter to the grocery store. And everybody's like, oh, man, he's going to mess this guy up. Everybody knows exactly what's going to happen. He goes into the store, Chaz. And it is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. They did not use a stuntman for this scene. So, 40-year-old looking Robert De Niro was moving like however old the fuck Robert De Niro is right now. And it looked horrible. It might have been one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in the movie.
Ooh, that's bad.
He looked like...
you're pumping me up. I'm thinking it's going to be a good thing.
He looked like a 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
Moving like a 95-year-old man.
You know what? Let's just talk about this. Okay, go ahead.
He grabbed this man.
Go ahead. Let it all out. I don't care. I'll watch the movie later.
Threw him to the door, apparently, and then somehow, threw him on the floor, and then somehow, by gently pushing this man forward to the door, shatters the glass, which looked like... It was like... My eyes didn't just see that, because that doesn't make any sense. And then... kicks this man a couple other times lightly, and he rolls into the curb, and then it looks like an 80-year-old man kicking somebody on he can't move. The guy can't move.
Why didn't they put his face on somebody else's body?
I don't know. And it wasn't like this was a close up scene. This was pretty zoomed out. You could have gotten a stuntman in there and then done some CG.
Is Action Bronson him? What guy you talking about? Action Bronson's he's like a ginger guy with the beard, fat guy.
The guy that he's beating up.
Yeah.
No, you never see this guy again.
Oh, okay.
He's just the grocer, and that was hard to watch.
Does that sum up the whole movie though?
No, the movie. Look, in general, like the movie.
Okay, wait. Let's start this. This is your review.
Oh God.
This is your review of The Irishman. Okay.
I won't spoil anything.
Fine. I'm really like you got me super interested right now.
I won't spoil anything. Here's my thing with this movie.
This is Ben's review of The Irishman because I didn't see it yet. So go ahead, Ben.
You saw my Facebook post.
Which one?
The one where I said 15 minutes into The Irishman, I already love this movie.
Yeah.
The first 15 minutes, and it's not just the first 15 minutes, but the beginning of the movie, like the first hour, I'm all in.
Okay.
This movie, it feels like Goodfellas. It feels like Casino. Just that tight dialogue, stuff is happening. The movie's moving along, and it just feels good.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, this is Scorsese mafia movie right here. And then like all of a sudden, I would say like 2/3 through the movie, maybe 3/5 through the movie, it was just like it got sloppy. It was
like rushed.
It's 3 hours and 20 minutes long.
Yeah, somebody put up a post of how to watch it. Like if you want to watch in 3 hours,
yeah.
How to break it up to like different.
To watch like episodes.
Yeah, episodes. Yeah.
The whole last, I would say hour, maybe a little over an hour. There's so many things that I feel like you could have cut, just like unnecessary things. And I watched some reviews where people said it felt like 2.5 hours, and I was like, no, this movie felt like it went on forever.
What's the synopsis of this movie, by the way?
It's this life story of the Irishman. His name is something.
So I'm not gonna get this confused. The Irishman is his own thing, not the Iceman. The Iceman was a different person, right?
Yeah, his nickname is the Irishman. He plays. His name is some Pete Sheeran. No. What is his name? Frank.
And he's Irish?
Frank Sheeran. He's Irishman who was in with the Italian Mafia. Got in through the union that Jimmy Hoffa was working for. So this kind of revolves around the relationship between Jimmy Hoffa.
Do you see anybody create cameos of people? Like real people in real life, like Jimmy Hoffa or something like that?
Jimmy Hoffa's in the movie. Oh, yes. He's like a main character.
Who plays him?
Al Pacino.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Al Pacino, and look, that's why I don't want to shit on this movie because I think Scorsese got a little carried away. But the acting in this movie, I think my favorite in this movie is just Joe Pesci. Like he was.
Everybody keeps saying
so good.
Steeler?
Like and he was like it wasn't like a over. It wasn't a very. It was very subtle. Like. The looks in his eyes, the mannerisms, the guy. I mean, Joe Pesci, please do more movies because
be in Lethal Weapon.
he was so good in this, and it's hard. Like it's weird because like he wasn't even in it that much. He was here and there.
Who's he playing?
He's like the made man and he makes Robert De Niro. And so yeah, he's just like this made man. He's like, you can tell, you can just, man, and this might go with the direction too, but Joe Pesci just killed. Like when you watch it, you'll see, like he just gives you all these subtle things where you feel everything he's feeling. You know what he's thinking. So good, so good. Hey, Al Pacino is amazing as Jimmy Hoffa. He played Jimmy Hoffa so well. Yeah, he was fine. I honestly, it was just a few scenes where he just looked. You could tell it was an old man moving in a.
Now you remember him in Joker. Robert De Niro's in Joker. And
yes.
he didn't move that slow in there. He looked like he was fine in that movie.
Yes, because he was just moving. I'm talking about the physical aspects. There was
how many times did he do that physical aspect stuff?
There was a couple. There was like one scene where he's like throwing a gun into the water, and like the way he throws it, like that's how an 80-year-old man would throw a gun into the water.
Jesus.
Like he like goes up to the water. He's like, and it was just like,
Oh, I'm getting in my brain now. Like you
yeah,
can
it's
tell
just
what
I don't bring my arm over my head anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Robert De Niro was the weak point of this movie.
Yeah.
He was he was
the thing. Like if this was 20 years ago, Robert De Niro destroys it.
Yeah.
Amazing, but there's just physical limitations that and he's in so much of the movie that it's like you see it all. Whereas Joe Pesci is even when they de-aged Joe Pesci, which Joe Pesci de-aged looks so much better than Robert De Niro de-aged. Robert De Niro de-aged, it was very inconsistent for me. It was like,
was he de-aged through the whole movie or just only the beginning?
Yes, and they de-aged him to like different.
How old was he in the beginning of the movie?
Probably in the late mid 40s.
And then by the end of the movie,
maybe 40. I don't know.
By the end of the movie,
by the end of the movie. Well, it's because he's his old self throughout the movie. He's like talking about his past.
Okay.
He's telling the story, and so there it goes in and out of his different ages throughout the whole movie.
Seems like a good movie though.
It's a good movie.
It's a ride.
It's way too long.
Way too long. So
way too long.
If me not looking at that Facebook poster because I can't find it. I thought I screenshotted it. Where would you, if I just wanted to do an hour at a time, where would you stop? Like every part of the movie?
Oh, I don't know.
Because like somebody made it.
I only watched it the one time, so I can't remember exactly how long.
I wish I screenshotted that, man. I thought I did.
I get it. I've seen people talking about that though, watch it like an hour at a time. I don't know. It just felt like for me the last.
Here we go. I got it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so episode 1, I heard you paint houses.
Yeah.
Watch from start to 49. Cut when Jimmy Hoffa ends the call.
Okay.
And then they saw episode 2, Hoffa, 49 to 140. Cut with Joey the blonde is introduced.
Joey the blonde?
Uh-huh.
That's what that says?
Yeah, Joey the blonde is introduced.
There's a Joey. I don't think it was Joey the blonde, but okay.
And then episode 3, what kind of fish? 140 to 247. Cut when Frankie exits the house.
What kind of fish?
You'll know when.
Yeah.
And then episode 4, it is what it is. Watch from 247 to the end.
Yeah.
Is that like?
Maybe I'll rewatch it like that. Send that to me.
Yeah, I'll send that to you.
Maybe I'll rewatch it like that and see if it feels better. But maybe it could just be like it was. But that's the problem, you know. It's a movie. You should be able to watch it in one sitting. Like my thing is, he talked all that shit about Marvel. Nobody complained about sitting there for over 3 hours for Endgame. Nobody.
Did you know the Snyder Cut's 3.5 hours? By the way.
The what?
Zack Snyder was like, Zack Snyder got pissed off because people kept saying it's not true. It's not real.
Yeah.
He came out and said, the movie's 3.5 hours long. He's like, I have it. He's like, I could leak it if I want to.
But one other thing real quick that I learned, the Quentin Tarantino, The Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Apparently there's like a 4-hour extended cut on Netflix and they showed it in episodes.
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
because I bought the
somebody was talking about it.
I bought the special edition. It's on the Blu-ray.
No, I think it's just on Netflix.
Really?
There's a 4-hour extended cut.
It.
Yes. I was like, get out of here. I love that movie.
I love that movie too. 4 hours.
But yes, back to Scorsese. I think he got carried away. I think there's a lot of stuff. There was even moments like
you could have cut out.
They would leave like the camera on a scene. And like nothing's happening, but they would just leave the camera there. So you'd think, oh, is it building? And then it was just, no, okay. Why did we leave the camera there for 30 seconds?
What do you mean?
Like they would just leave the camera, like everybody would leave the room. And the camera would just sit there for like 10 seconds. You'd be like, what? Is somebody going to come flying through, like, what's, and nothing. And then they would just move to the next scene. There was just weird stuff like that. I mean, like, all in all, the story, like I said, is great. It was cool learning more about Jimmy Hoffa because I feel like the only thing everybody ever really knows about Jimmy Hoffa is that he disappeared. And then,
do they talk about that at all in the movie?
Oh yeah, this is basically the Irishman.
They still never find out where he's buried.
Him being in the getting into the mafia, or being related with the mafia, and then his relationship with Jimmy Hoffa.
So, do they ever kind of? I mean, do they kind of disclose?
I don't want to say anything about the ending.
Well, is it true? Whatever happens in this movie?
Nobody knows.
So is
Because
this...
he makes a claim. This is based on a book that was written by the Irishman.
He died, right? He's dead?
He's dead. He died in like 2003, I think. This was based on a claim that was made by him. So nobody knows if it's true because you can't confirm it.
They really still never found Jimmy Hoffa's body, though, in real life, right?
Nope.
Which is crazy.
They never will. At this point. Because he died in 60 or 69, I think.
And when did they say? Where did they say they buried him? Like, not in the movie, but just in general.
Oh, there's rumors about it, the Giant Stadium and all that kind of stuff, but yeah,
Yankee Stadium.
there's a bunch of.
I don't remember. You remember in what the hell was the guy with the mustache? They did a special. They were like, oh, we found his body at Jimmy Hoffa. They opened it up. There was nothing in there.
Bruce Almighty?
No,
The movie, or are you talking about a movie, or?
not Bruce Almighty. No, that was a movie. That was real life. It was
Oh,
I forgot what's his name. Ross Perot.
oh no, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
it's on
Oh,
YouTube. Yeah, they go, it's a big thing, and then you go up there and there's nothing in there.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it was terrible. Jimmy
Yeah,
Hoffa. So it was a good movie, huh?
it was good. It was good. It's just very long.
Should I watch it like this?
There's a
Should I watch it like this?
I would watch it on TV.
I mean, you watch it like, the cuts.
Oh, yeah. Especially, with, I don't know if you'll ever be able to sit down for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Facts.
So, yeah,
All right.
I would say watch it like that.
Facts.
It's gonna be hard though to watch like the. Well, I mean, Jimmy Hoffa is in it now, so it's like, it's hard. Like, if you were watching it and like Jimmy Hoffa's on the phone at the end, you'd be like, oh, I need to watch the second hour, but now, so.
That's right. Talk about trailers real quick. So we had Crisis on Infinite Earths trailer came out, which for some reason you don't care about, but everybody else does.
I've never seen any
You
of the
don't
shows.
need to watch the show to watch it.
You have to.
No, you don't. Watch the trailer.
I'm not gonna know any of the characters.
You know who Superman is?
Yeah,
You know who Batman is?
Character. I'm talking about the actors.
Okay.
I don't care about them.
Yes, you do. Did you watch Smallville when you were a kid?
No.
You didn't watch Smallville?
No.
Wow, really?
For the first, however many, like half of the seasons it was out, I didn't realize it was about Superman. So. Yep.
What?
Keep going.
Mulan came out, which I don't recommend anybody watch the trailer because I like Mulan from the cartoon and the Szechuan sauce. But other than that, I mean, you shouldn't change the whole movie. I mean, at least have the characters in there. Like, Mushu's not even in the freaking movie.
It's all the social justice warriors.
And then you have the trailer for The Boys.
Which I don't even know if I can blame them. Why would you take out Mushu?
I don't know. They're replacing him with something else.
So stupid.
What did you think about The Boys trailer we just saw today? You're pissed off. It looked good, bro. They didn't show anything, but they
didn't show anything.
They showed
like,
things.
They
just
didn't show
say
anything. It was like a bunch of half-a-second cutscenes where nothing happens.
What are you talking about? Did you see that guy's face get ripped open?
Yes, but there's no context to anything that happened in that trailer.
Aren't you happy? That's what trailer should be. Like, you should not. No,
they give it barely any dialogue. I hate this thing. It was just, I don't know, it's pointless. It was a teaser, but I didn't need it. Like, it was a minute and a half of nothing. And then at the end it says, boys coming in 2020. Yeah, we fucking knew that.
Man, Ben is extra salty today, man.
Man.
What about James Bond? Did you see that trailer?
Yes, that trailer.
The Bond to end all bonds. What do you think about it?
Can't wait. Man, Christoph Waltz is back. What's his face is the new villain? Rami Malek. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a good movie.
Looks good.
They said it's the Bond to end all bonds.
Craig got
big
paid to make this movie.
He also got jacked. Did you know how jacked he looks?
I think they paid $150 million.
Oh yeah, they were like, "Listen, come back for one more, please."
$150 million.
Did you hear what he said? He also said, "I'm done." He said, "I'm super done."
Yeah. Well, he said he was done after the last one. They were like, $150 million. He was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Let me work myself a little
Yeah,
more.
I'll do that. Whatever."
Yeah, man. I think this is gonna be a good Bond. The last movie was trash.
So.
Last movie was bad.
There's a rotation, so this one's
Who do you think's
Casino
the next Bond?
Royale. Casino Royale is still my favorite. That was so cool.
I would go young. Or like a girl Bond. Because James Bond's a code name. It's not really a real
Idris
person.
Elba.
That ain't gonna happen. There'll be a woman Bond before a black Bond.
Whoa.
It's true though. Nowadays.
I don't know. Idris Elba.
I want him to be a Bond. I've been pulling for that for a long time, but
John Boyega.
John Boyega.
Too young.
Too young. If they were going to young Bond, they would have to go to maybe like Tom Holland or something.
Jesus, no. Tom Holland. There's nothing Bond about Tom
James
Holland.
Bond Jr.
He is not.
Remember that show?
He is not cool enough to be James Bond.
James Bond Jr. You remember that show?
No.
Just James Bond Young.
Jr.
The cartoon. James Bond Jr.
The Mandalorian.
Oh my God. Let's
The
talk.
biggest TV show in the world right now.
Yes. Do you think Baby Yoda will ever die?
They can't.
I'm talking about the memes, everything. I'm talking about that.
Oh, I hope not. They're freaking amazing.
Like there's no
every episode. There's just like a whole new thing of Baby Yoda memes. It's fantastic.
The one with the mom. The one I sent you today, with the mom sipping her coffee on Christmas.
Yes.
You're not getting the gift.
There's so many good ones.
Oh my God,
I love it.
When your girl's talking about her job, when you turn the Xbox on,
that was great.
Katie's gonna be so mad at you.
That was great. She knows.
Oh man,
she knows.
You do that
this show is just so good. This show is so good.
What about what's another good one I saw? When they put him in Tim's in a Yankee jersey.
Yes. the New York Baby Yoda memes are hilarious.
Oh my God.
And it's
the puffy North Face.
So he was like, dead ass, I am.
Cold. Wait,
what was the other one? Dead ass, I am.
Cold as hell. Cold. Hell is cold, or some. I can't remember what the hell.
I just saw it.
What the heck does it say? Let's see right now what it says.
Oh, there's so many good Baby Yoda memes.
Baby Yoda is the best thing to ever happen. His merchandise doesn't come out until like next year though.
Yeah,
you can pre-order it now.
That's ridiculous. How did they not have? I don't understand how they did not have that ready to go for Christmas.
Well, I think they didn't want to spoil. You know, Star Wars is about spoilers. So they probably were like, you know what? If we put this out, people are gonna leak this. Something's gonna.
Yeah, but you can't even manufacture it. I guess not.
Yo, look at it, Tristan.
It
looks just like a Yankee jersey.
That is funny. Baby Yoda. That's messed up.
Oh man! Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's the one I just talked about. This one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I don't know where it is. Oh, there's the one for Kyrie Irving, real quick.
Oh yeah. Guy sucks.
He sucks. When a little kid sees you open a bag of chips and they say,
yes.
I like those too.
You still haven't watched You, right?
No.
God damn.
Is that what you're watching right now?
I've seen it. Season 2, the trailer for season 2 just came out.
Are you watching the last episode of Supernatural?
No. No. What else just came out? All right, well, it was a good show today, Jeff.
It really was. You got a good. There's nothing else to talk about.
We are tapped dry.
Tapped out.
Going to Puerto Rico next month.
Are you really?
Puerto Rico.
I like how you don't invite me to anything.
Just get out of my face, bro. I'm going to Puerto Rico.
So why can't I go to Puerto Rico with you?
Because
why?
It's against the rules.
How's it against the rules? Because I look Dominican?
Can't be bringing Dominicans to Puerto Rico. Come on.
Who are you going with?
My mom, my sisters, Kate, Pete.
Nice. Are you going to propose to Katie again?
Nope. Tell you what I'm not doing is hiking to that waterfall again.
My God.
Torture.
Everybody says that, though. You're not the only person that said that.
It's so great once you get there, because you burn. You set your limbs on fire getting there. And you get in that ice cold water. Ooh.
Feels good?
But you know what feels better?
What?
Being in that nice warm water on the beach.
You're going to be on the beach the whole day?
Oh,
whole time?
yeah. Puerto Rico.
Eat that good food over there?
Oh, the food.
It's freaking amazing, right? I need to go over there, man. And it's a U.S. territory now, so everything's kind of updated.
It's always been a U.S. territory.
Oh, you mean like a real U.S. territory?
It's like 1920 something.
No way, it's like a U.S. It's part of the U.S. now, like super part of the U.S.
It was okay.
No, you guys just got like a couple years ago. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, we've been a Commonwealth.
No,
forever.
there was something else that you guys just did like a couple years ago.
All right.
Am I right or am I wrong?
You're wrong.
No, there was something that you guys just did a couple years ago.
Okay.
Hold on.
Went to the Poconos last weekend.
Yeah, I didn't get invited there either.
Ooh, child.
I like how you don't invite me to anything.
Good time.
You know, he's supposed to be my friend. He doesn't invite me to shit.
Good time.
What the hell, man?
Hello.
Why didn't you invite me to the Poconos, Ben? Put you on the
So
blast
much
right now.
fun.
Why didn't you invite me, Ben?
We played this game called
Ben, I am talking to you.
Cards that
You
will.
mother.
It was called.
Beep, 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 beep.
It was called These Cards
Beep,
Will Get You
beep.
Drunk.
Oh, great! That's great. I would have loved to play that game too, Ben.
Fantastic.
How come you don't? How come you don't invite me, Ben?
Because if I invite you, I gotta invite everybody.
That is not true.
True story.
No, you gotta invite me. That's it. With the same complexion, I'm fine.
Sorry. This guy. This guy.
True. So who do you usually get that with? Your cousins and Kate? That's nice. You and your cousins do stuff like that. Yeah. Still, and then when you know, everything's gonna change soon. Don't worry. Everything's gonna change, man.
Never.
It's gonna change, man.
You got babysitters.
Who's gonna be your babysitter? Amy.
So many people. So many.
Is it all your? Would all your babysitters be at the Poconos with you?
No. My mom doesn't come.
Oh, she did. Oh, it's true.
She couldn't say no anyway.
Yeah, she'd be like, "Oh, my babies."
Not making any announcements though.
Yeah, he's not
anyway.
making any announcements.
Jesus
Christ.
Keep it together.
Keep it together. Puerto Rico. This man's going to Puerto Rico. He's gonna be drunk.
No, actually, I think literally I had like one beer a day in Puerto Rico.
Really?
I just go there
because you went to Mexico and
just
like a
going there is like being high.
Weren't you destroyed like at Mexico every time?
Mexico, the first
When you were just laying in that bed like this?
the first full day in Mexico, man, I was gone.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
I was eating this burger with guacamole on it, and it just like melted into my hands. I felt like a 5-year-old eating a popsicle, and the popsicle just melts into your hands. That's what I felt like.
See, you guys are fully gonna become a state in next year or 2 years from now.
At a state, yeah.
That's what I meant. It was something. I knew it was something.
We tried to become a state like 5 years ago.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. See, I knew it was something.
Denied. Fucking Congress. Anyway.
You're like, how about new? You freaking.
You freaking Dutch bastard.
You freaking Dutch bastard. We still.
Let's not get started on that again.
Oh man, that was a good discussion though.
Yes.
Yes.
Poconos, Puerto Rico. Living a dream.
Nice.
Living
Puerto Rico.
a dream.
When is that? A month from now?
January 17th.
All right. So we're not gonna have a podcast next week.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, we could just set the stuff up over there and do it.
No.
No, you don't have time, right? No. So the week after, we'll do it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It's Christmas.
Who cares? We can do it.
You're going to be doing something. You have a child.
It's true. We can do Tuesday.
The child's going to be like,
Okay.
we're doing this today.
We can do Tuesday or Thursday.
Okay. All right. I'll believe you.
Thursday. Let's do Thursday.
I believe you, Chad.
We'll do it Thursday next week.
I believe you.
2 weeks from now.
I believe you.
I'll put something out because the Ghostbuster trailer is gonna come out and drop. I'm gonna freaking lose my pants, probably cry. So I'm gonna probably watch that.
Hot
Do a
trash.
review for that. And then the Bears right now should be whooping the Cowboys.
Don't even look, Chaz.
I'm gonna look.
Don't even do it to
Did
yourself.
you look ready? Did you tell me you looked already?
I'm just saying.
Tell me you
Chaz.
looked.
Chaz, don't do it.
Tell me you looked already.
Chaz, don't do it.
Oh my God, let's see.
Don't do it, Chaz.
Chicago Bears.
Oh, no. He's doing it. He's doing it.
7-0. Let's see. How many picks does Michael freaking what's his name? Mitch Trubisky, 3 for 4, 29 yards. 2 carries, 18 yards rushing. So, Montgomery, this is why I dropped you, my G. One carry for 1 yard.
It's not
Terry
his
Cohen.
fault. It's not his fault.
Terry Cohen, 1 carry for 2 yards.
Matt Nagy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
He really doesn't. Well, Eddie Jackson got a sack. That's nice.
Oh, ooh.
Cordell Patterson.
Ooh.
It's trash.
Chaz. End the show.
Hold on. I got to talk shit about the Cowboys real quick.
Chaz, end the show. The Cowboys
Zeke got a touchdown already. That's great.
What is this face you're making? Stop it. Stop making it. You're going to scare the people.
Oh. All right, guys. Well, as my Bears lose, we're going to send our Ben off over here because Ben has to move out his house to his new place. And this is why we can't do a podcast next week. I will be doing something and putting something up because and then you know what, guys? We are going to go into a great phase. Me and Ben are going to be putting out videos all the time now. Gaming, news, trailers, watch-alongs. Because why? Ben is moving closer to me, and it's going to make life so much easier.
Allegedly.
My God, Ben, you lazy second. Beep. Yeah, I'm not cursing anymore on the show because my mom says I curse too much. And his mom says I curse
a lot.
Do I?
You've got a potty mouth.
So do you.
No. Never. I don't curse.
Whatever. All right, guys. We are out. Puerto Rico.
Good night, Puerto Rico.
I don't have a freaking Haitian flag.
Good night, Puerto Rico.
Oh, my God. All right. Peace.
Later.